Hi everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, by the way, if you have snow, I'm not talking to you, okay? I'm jealous. That's the first comment I saw. Julie saying, yes, Anja is so jealous that we've got snow. Yes, indeed, I am. I want snow too. Yes. So hang on a minute. I'm just going to turn this off because that's always sort of the last minute thing, isn't it? Yes, my mum. It's her birthday. Happy birthday to my mum. So she should be here. And we had a little party this afternoon via the camera. So yeah, it was really nice. Hi Julie, hi everyone. Oh my goodness, hi. Look at all those coming past. Yay. Hi Tracy, it's nice of you to be here. Yes, parcel is coming your way very soon. I think either it's been sent or it will be sent tomorrow. So hi Charlotte. It's so lovely. Is mum here? Aya! There she is. That is my mama. Hello, mama. Happy birthday to you. I can't sing really because I'm not going to sing because otherwise you'll all leave me. You'll all leave me all on my own. Yes, so many people have snow. Even my mum had some snow today. I'm like, I'm not talking to you if you don't have snow. If you have snow and I don't. Oh my goodness. I was like, I want snow. Hi everyone. Hello everyone. Welcome to our little Sunday chat. I am so looking forward to it. And to start with, I want to apologize. I might have scared a few of you with the video on Friday. So I do apologize. Sorry, Regina. But I mean, it wasn't too long before I actually said what it was about. So, it was a bit of a, but I'm thinking it's appropriate. It's an appropriate video, not only for those starters, for those people who, sort of start and sort of give up, but also I think it's also appropriate, and that's what came out in the comments. So many of you were like, yes, I mean, I've been down that road, I've been ready to give up, but I didn't, and I tried this or I tried that, and so even though we even though it might be that we can already crochet, but when something just goes wrong or there's a particular pattern that you can't cope with, then we also try and give up sometimes, but we mustn't. And that's what in a lot of the in a lot of the comments you were telling me about. So it was really a good sort of conversation almost that we had, or that I had in the video, but then so many people told me about all their lovely positive or negative experiences with trying to give up or not giving up or trying again and things like that. And I thought it was really, really worth us maybe, just continuing this conversation here tonight, because obviously it's not just for beginners, it's also for us, for me even, sometimes I also say, oh, I give up, I put that thing away and it's gone, you know and then I'll come back to it and I'll think, what was wrong with it? Why did I do that? Why did it, because there's all, and then if I really don't like it, I change, I undo it, I use the yarn for something else. And I don't see that as giving up. I see that as coming to the conclusion of, yeah, it's not right. So sometimes, yeah, Samira, indeed, sometimes you don't feel like crochet for a day or two, and that's fine, and that's healthy as well. I do yoga. I don't always do yoga at the same intensity as many times a week as I normally would like to, because sometimes I think I'm having a break, and a break is a really good thing, because you come back and you've got renewed energy. Yeah, Deborah, that's exactly right. You need to stay with the video, rewind it, watch it again, think, what is she doing there? Or what did she say now? Things like that, so it's everybody is different. Everybody experiences it differently. But yeah, the main thing is practice, practice, practice. Keep doing it. Keep, sort of at it, basically. I'm trying to sit in a way that you can see my background. Oh, my goodness. Crochet daily, yes. Do you know, that would actually be quite a crochet daily would be a good title for a YouTube channel on crochet. Oh, wow, Tracy James, that's wonderful. I'm so glad you are enjoying it and that you're making the ode to Anna. Do you know, when I designed that, never in a million years would I have thought that so many people would be making it. So many would be making so many of them, like Waleska, she's made 4 of those ode to Annas. It's just unbelievable. Oh, well, Tina, wonderful. So yes, I mean, it's, all things are happening, like the blanket on Wednesday, the stash buster. Everybody loved that video as well. So I'm so happy that both those videos were so popular. So thank you so much for watching all those. I'm really, really happy. And of course, with all the comments, it's just so lovely. It's so, the video comes out, and I mean, I've programmed it already, for the week, and then the video comes out, and then you're like, oh, what are they going to say? Are they going to like it, or are they not going to like it? Or, so Wednesday, of course. Oh, thank you, Denise. Really? Oh, wow. Denise says, I've never given up on one of your videos, Anja, but I have on others. So thank you for watching my videos. And also, yes, do keep watching to the end, because, hi, Russell, you've just gone there, because I try and add some sort of video footage, or even sometimes, if I don't have any, just some pictures of the actual item. So I'll try and take it somewhere in some sort of park or area, and we'll do some footage there, and I'll add that to the end of the video. Sometimes, as a sort of a mini lookbook, right? A lookbook at the end of the video. But mainly if it's a bigger project, if it's something that I'm inspired by, like the Woodbury Castle shawl, the poncho, and of course the cowls, those will have their separate lookbooks. So yeah, I like giving you that sort of almost, I don't know, a film about it, you know, sort of an enjoyable piece of video that you know, that you just can sit and watch basically and enjoy looking at the project and seeing what it looks like a little bit more, sort of, you know, with the blanket. Let me just get it. With the blanket, yeah, it's here now. He's put his legs on it all the time. I said to him, "You've got to go under it." No, no, no. He said, "It's fine, it's fine." You know, with this blanket, when we took it out on that, because it's, you know, Woodbury Castle, right? So we go to Woodbury Castle for a little walk, and that's where we filmed the autumn walk and the Woodbury Castle shawl, not the poncho, but the shawl. And on the other side of the road, that's where we went for this. So on the other side of the road, there is sort of like, we're on a higher level and we're looking out over the estuary, over the estuary. And it was such a miserable day because you can see in the background, you can see the clouds hanging over the sea. I don't know whether you picked that up. And there's sort of like a cloud, and then there's the estuary, and you can actually see the cloud appearing, you know. So Deborah, the video came out on Wednesday, so do go and have a look, darling. And with it being autumn, these colors just blended in, because we did this before it sort of went all brown, you know, sort of, because when I made this was a while ago actually, and it's just off the car park, really. The length of the car park, there's a grass verge, and then you've got that view, unbelievable. But yeah, with the little red dress that I was wearing, and then that view, and then the green, it was just so glorious. I mean, we couldn't have found a better location, but B, we can never do that again because of the weather that day. You know, it was, I mean, we got home, the blanket was wet, and I had to put it on the radiator. I've got one of those flat dryer racks. I had to put it on there on the radiator because it was wet. So yeah, it was a unique yes, it was such a unique situation. The colors blended in, the dress blended in, and the weather was just perfect. You know, the sort of that miserable wind. No, it wasn't as windy, but it was the little clouds that were so good. So yeah, I really, really loved the footage from that, and I was so happy to put that in with the video. So do make sure that you watch the videos that I make to the end, because there will always be a little bit of an interesting sort of little gem of footage for you to enjoy. So let me put that there because it's heavy. It's heavy. Oh my goodness. Well, everybody who's just joined, welcome to the chat. Hello, everyone. Hi, Ingrid. Hi, Paula. Hi, Esther. I'm sorry if I've skipped your name. Thank you, Patsy. Yes, you're all my Petra says you're all my lovely Yarny friends. Yes, indeed. Okay, so what's in the mug today? Good question. So here we have Ophelia mug, and this is, can you see? It's hibiscus tea. Yeah. So that's the normal, you know, the normal drink during the live. But this afternoon, I had a cup of tea, and it's still here. It's now ice cold. And that was ginger, lemon, and honey. So I put fresh lemon juice in. I buy the lemons in a bag, you know, like 10 in one go. I buy let me just fish one out for you. I buy the ginger root, and I slice that up, and I put that in, and then I do honey, a good squirt of honey. Oh, it's lovely. And you know what? It's even still nice when it's cold. So that's why I don't tip it away, because I can still drink it. So I will drink all of this, hopefully, by the end of the day. Somebody I could see asked for, yeah, it's a tea bag. I use a particular brand of hibiscus tea, and I think I have it in my have I got it linked somewhere? I think I have linked it to where you can buy it and everything. So yes, the same one. I've bought it from a local place here, like a organic shop, sort of all organic stuff. But I have also bought it from Amazon in a 6-pack when they ran out, and I was desperate. But yes, I can't remember the brand, but I think somewhere, or I might put it in the Facebook group later on. I'll put a picture of it. Yes, Shelley, isn't it nice? Ginger, honey, and lemon. And sometimes, actually, I put everything together. So I make a hibiscus tea. I put ginger in, I put honey in, and I put lemon in. So, I go to town. I go to town. Yes, Samira, that's what I think. I think I have I have honey in my tea all year long instead of sugar. So that helps. And then the ginger and the honey and the lemon is really good for the immune system and for sort of avoiding colds and stuff like that. Oh, that's lovely that your mum loved loved her Christmas present of a Woodbury Castle shawl. Oh, that's really sweet. I mean, yes, it's just so lovely, isn't it? It's these things that some of these things you can make as presents, and they don't look as if they look really sort of. I thought so anyway. They look really nice as a present. So. Well, yes, a brown. Sometimes you don't have to give up. Sometimes it is worth the end result. So even though it's a slow process sometimes, but also, like a cow, it's split into episodes. And that makes it easier to digest almost. So, if you something like that and you don't particularly like it anymore, or you're finding it hard going, then maybe just split it up. Say I'll do 1 or 2 rows every night, or 5 rows in a weekend, something like that, and that will get you through it. That will get you through it. Loose, Jenny, loose tea. That's nice as well. Although, yes, I mean, I do use tea bags because it's much easier. Yes, if you're just joining in, don't worry, don't worry. Yes, Kiranjit, yes, indeed. The higher hooks are so smooth. They do allow you to to make it so much more efficient when you're crocheting. I'm really, really pleased. First of all, actually, to be honest, I have to admit, for me, discovering those higher hooks was pure coincidence. Pure coincidence. Because, had they not sort of, I went to a shop in one of the villages around here. Well, not that close to here, but I was meeting a friend and she said, "Oh, we'll meet up for tea and cake and we'll go to my local yarn shop." And we did. And when I walked in there, the colors of the higher hooks was what got me hooked. So we were looking at the yarn and we were choosing, and I thought, yeah, I'll get something for a project that I might want to do. This was when I was starting up again, and I only had the gray hooks, and I kept looking back at those fancy, nice colored hooks, and I thought, right, before I leave, I have got to go and choose some and add them to my, what I was buying. And so I think I bought a 3.5 and a 4, and yes, I can see people are mentioning them, Suzanne. Aha! Yes, yes. The dream catchers. Yes, Jenny, I used to have a whole selection of different teas. Remember last year at when lockdown started, that first lockdown, I put all my teas in a pot. And did you see how many teas I had in there? So that was my whole cabinet. I was finding I wasn't drinking them because I was just drinking the hibiscus. So I have the normal standard tea. I have Earl Grey tea. And then I have the hibiscus now, and all the rest I'm not bothering with it anymore because I'm just not using them anymore. Yes, Pat, that is exactly right. When you try, it's really strange. In lots of Facebook groups, people are saying, oh, what are the best hooks? What are the best hooks? And I always mention higher, higher. They never get mentioned. Everybody is like Clover and Moore, or that's Tulip. What else is there? But nobody mentions the higher, higher. Isn't that strange? Isn't that weird? Yes, Ingrid. Oh, that's exciting. That's exciting. Yes, we have sent the ones that are far out, like America and South Africa first, because of course they've got longer to travel. And so this week all the rest will be done. Well, actually tomorrow they will all be gone. So Europe, all the UK ones will all be sent tomorrow. So you will all of you will have your packs very soon. Also, we've had to wait as well because the EU was a bit sort of stuck almost. They didn't know all the courier companies didn't know what was happening. So they took a little bit of time to just, watch what was happening. But it should all start happening soon again. Corinne, yes, I'm going to start using a 375. I'm going to try it. Yeah. Aha, Gwen. Well done. I'm pleased yours have arrived. Yorkshire tea. Yeah. Well, the one I have is Devon tea. I don't know whether it's actually grown in Devon, but Rachel, indeed, yes, I have converted people to going to higher. Oh, my hooks are on the table there. They are, although they're just the metal bar, they're not ergonomic. They're not, they don't have the rubber handle or anything. They work. They seem to work. It's just, oh, Jan, when you do, you will be so happy to have that set. You really do. There's, I think, how many hooks is it? 15 or 17 hooks? And then you've got all the sizes. Not only that, they are worth the money, because you'll have every hook, but also you will be the feeling is just, I have to admit, I've got one hook with sort of a rubber grip and stuff, which I use when I have to do the sort of back loop, front loop only, sort of. Anyway, I don't like using it I use it for that because the higher is too smooth to twist constantly. But other than that, I will not use any other hook. I really will not. Yes, you will have those hooks for a lifetime and longer. And longer you will be passing those on to someone, sort of, or they will be passed on to someone, hopefully, But yeah, they are really, really good hooks. Oh my goodness. And Dirk, he just does not have any compassion. Not 1 ounce. Earlier, I sat here crocheting, right? Christine, yes, that's what happened earlier. And Dirk was like, ooh. I was, for half an hour, I was looking for my hook. I sat in the sofa, I was using my hook. And we were having that party with my mum and I was crocheting happily, and it was all okay. And the party finished and we said bye-bye and we turned everything off. And Dirk and I had a little conversation again. And then he said, right, I'm going to do this. And I said, right, I'm going to do that. And I couldn't find my hook. Nowhere was it to be found. Nowhere. So I was like, okay, let me just get up, because I've got the blanket, I've got this, I've got that, there's cushions. Oh my God, I could not find it. Veronica, we sell them on our website. So I got up, I shook my blanket, I shook this, nothing, not a thing. Then I said to Dirk, where's my hook? I can't find my hook. I mean, he went like, oh, it's the same story again. She's complaining, where's her hook? Where's her hook? Just leave her be, he thinks, And I'm like, Dirk, you're supposed to be helping me find my hook. It's important. So I was like, right, how can this have disappeared? So I took my phone, and with the torch, I went under the sofa, and I tried to look and look and look, but I couldn't find it. And I thought, it's not under the sofa, because, normally it's shiny, so it normally sort of reflects the light. And he still wasn't helping me find it. So, yes, he was hiding in the back. And I was like, honestly, come on, come and help me, So I was huffing and puffing, and I was like, where is that hook? So, of course, the sofa has a big poof there. So I thought, right, there's nothing to it, but I've got to move the poof. So I moved that off. Me on my belly on the floor, underneath the sofa, with my, with the light from with my torch. I really carefully scanned, and I was thinking, CSI, they always have a torch. I need one of their torches, because they can see a hair from like 10 meters away, can't they? I need one of those torches so I can see. So I couldn't see it. So then I came up again in the sofa on the sides, nearly took off. I thought, well, I'm not going to take off the things, because it's just, I looked so long. Finally, I decided to go back under the sofa, because I thought it cannot have gotten anywhere else, because I did not go anywhere. And it was under the sofa, but it had the butt end towards me, so there was nothing to reflect. It was the end towards me. So, and then I really, really scoured underneath the sofa. I could also see all the stuff under there. Why is there always stuff under the sofa, And yeah, finally I found it. It was indeed under the sofa. So then I reached in between, because there's a gap here, because it's made up of two parts. So I reached down, and there I had it. But oh my goodness, it was such a relief. And there I was looking for this hook, and he wouldn't help me. Oh, it's an indeed, Rachel. It's just never ending. It's just never ending. It's just, But anyway, there we go. That's one example where I did not give up. I really did not, because I thought it's going to play on my mind all the time. If I do not, I mean, I have a spare. Luckily, I had a spare, because this was not my 3.5. This was not my 375, and this was not my 4. It was a different thing, because I'm trying out different, for a pattern. So I had to have a different hook. Why didn't he come and help me? It was such a relief when I found it, honestly. Yeah, Teresa, indeed. That's probably what he was saying. He was saying, oh, she's lost it again. She'll find it. It'll keep her out of any other mischief that she can get up to, as long as she's looking for a hook. Oh, stitch markers. Well, yeah, I mean, I've lost so many. I don't even look for those. That's your man for you. Indeed, Jan, indeed. Oh, my goodness. Right, so I've got a lot of people asking what's what. Let me just show you about not giving up, right? So In that video, I put a little bit of the reason why I put this poncho in there, that little bit of sort of footage, was because I was trying to think back. Obviously, I have nothing left that I made when I was in primary school. I don't know whether my mum has. I don't know whether Anja has, because she was in class with me. So I should ask her really if she has something, but I don't think she has. So I knew that I couldn't show you anything from back then. Obviously, that's more than, we didn't have technology like we do now. I wouldn't have taken a picture, I don't think. So I didn't have anything to show you from then. But then I thought, what was the first things I made when I took up my hook again, like about 5, 6, 7 years ago? And one of the first things was indeed this poncho. And like I said in the video, the mistakes I made, because I didn't know any better. But that's when you learn. That's when you learn. And, crochet is so forgiving. It is so forgiving because, so yes, this is the poncho, look. And so I found all those videos. This was before I was doing videos, and I found all those videos on the squares. So all these were different videos, different squares, and I was just making them, and I was so happy. Did you, Mandy? Did you go back to that old video? I think I actually did a couple of videos. They weren't very, I don't know whether they actually work as a tutorial, but it was one of the first videos I did for this channel. So, I loved making the squares. I loved it. I loved following those videos. I loved trying, because I'd never made a granny square up until then, because I'd never done a granny square when we learned to crochet. It was always straight lines, I think. I can't remember, but it was. We never did a granny square. So I was so, so happy to finally be doing granny squares. And another mistake I made as well, which, now I consider it a mistake because I would never do that. But back then I was just going for it. I mixed yarn thicknesses and I mixed yarn brands, which I would never do now out of sort of, principle almost. But yeah, so this is cloud blue. This is is a different purple from a different brand. And this is Aran even. So again, I made that mistake of mixing thicknesses and mixing brands. To me, that's a mistake, but I loved it too much I loved the process of making it too much to worry about. I wasn't worried at all. I wasn't worried one bit. I loved the combination I put together for these colors, and I just went for it. And I wanted a poncho because at that point in time, I hadn't had a poncho for a while. I've always had a poncho in my life, to wear when I'm at home or to go out. So yeah, Sostos, this is actually the base of a mystery cowl we did, and that's a poncho. So go and have a look at that. And then, of course, I thought, right, so I've now done, to be honest, this poncho was perfect practice because I was making squares. None of those squares lined up because they all had different stitches on the outside. So I was fudging away. Some of them, you can't tell. But yeah, some of them have two ones here. Some of them have only one. Some of them have three. But I just went for it. I just thought, right, that's a lesson learned. But I'm just going to put this together because I made them. I enjoyed making them. So yes, that was a good lesson to learn. And of course, I immediately thought, yes, of course, that's why they say, do them all the same, or, because of course it's easier if they all have the same stitches on the outside, right? So that was a lesson learned. And then of course, yes, so I'd made squares, and then of course I wanted to try lines as well. And I thought, I'm not going to make a blanket as such. I'm going to make the back of the poncho like this. And here I had the opportunity to try out all the stitches that I fancied. So once again, I was like watching videos, finding out what the clusters were like, the double crochets. Well, I knew those, but then I just put some in. And then I did, what else is here? Yeah, that's just quickly changing of the clusters. That's a V stitch. Because then I thought, what's the stitch that Muka always did? That was the V stitch, then clusters again, you know? And I just enjoyed doing it. Using the different colors, putting them together, trying out the stitches. But again, little did I know that some of these will have to line up. Look, can you see this? Can you see how many stitches I lost at one point? Can you see that? But hey, I so enjoyed this poncho. I loved making it. I loved putting it together. I was loving finding all the videos, watching all the videos. I never noticed this. I never ever noticed this until I looked at it like a year later. And can you tell in the video? Can you tell in the video? I didn't even realize I lost all these stitches. And to be honest, I didn't, you know, it doesn't matter. It was something that I enjoyed making, and I enjoy wearing it, and I learned so much from it. And I always knew it was going to be my poncho, so it was not like I was going to give it away. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed. I mean, it's been worn. It has been worn. I should wash it really, because I can feel that it's been worn. You know, you sort of see the little bit of wear on it. But yes, it has been worn. And also I learned something else as well. Hang on, wait. What am I trying to show you? Here we go. This one here, right at the bottom, always ends up being wet, because when I empty the dishwasher and I'm wearing this always lands. This always lands on the things and gets wet. Claudia, how do I feel about knitting? It's at the same time as, well, not at the same time, but I also learned to knit in primary school. I can knit. We've made a jumper in primary school, a knitted jumper. No, I haven't knitted sort of since. I don't know. I like crochet, and there's still so much to discover for me for crochet. So, you know, I'm just going to stick to crochet for now. I'm not going to say never, you know, but yeah. Indeed, Pat. Yes, it would make a great blanket, wouldn't it? Yeah. So, you know, it's just trying it out. I was just, you know, I don't know how many stitches these are, but it was a good amount for me to try out and to try the stitches, to learn the stitches. But again, I think I didn't even realize that it would have to, you know, there were multiples or things like that. I just went for it, basically. That would be a good idea. Yeah, I could actually take you with me on my Anja, Ophelia Talks Knitting video channel. But we'll see. It's just, you know, let's concentrate on crochet for now, and we'll see how it goes. Yes, a jumper is a sweater. Yes. Sorry. A sweatshirt, pullover. Right, so that was a story about that poncho. And like I said, it was something I made for myself. I always knew it was going to be for myself. It was something I used. Actually, I used this to learn so many things. I made squares, I made lines. I still love it. I still wear it. I remember actually, this was sort of like the first Dirk and I went away for a weekend, and we went to the Eden Project in Cornwall, and we were in the Premier Inn, and I was sitting there with my bag, and I was doing these squares, and I was putting. I think I can't remember what I was doing, but I was in the hotel room crocheting away, and I'm thinking, yeah, I'm definitely hooked. So not only I was loving it, I couldn't even stop doing it when we were away for the weekend. Oh, thank you, Jan. Thank you. So yes, Sharon, and yes, so in Cornwall, that's where Paul Dark was filmed, and there's one little village. There's one little coastal town, which is called. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dirk. Was it Charleston? Charleston, and they have this harbor type thing, sort of the inlet of a harbor, and it looks, it's still, when you walk there now, it looks as if, it looks as if it was medieval times or late whatever Victorian times. It still looks like that, and I even recognized it in Outlander. They use the same harbor. You can tell it's Charleston in Charleston. Yeah, no, not cheese. It's a village. Is it Charleston or is it? I think it was. Yeah, yeah, it's all around here. Yes, Sharon, it's all around here. And apparently, last year or something, we heard a room and they were filming, and then people do go, but obviously, it was days after that we found out. So, yeah. Anyway, so that's the story for this. I did use this as the base for the first mystery cowl that we did, and lots of you have made that poncho, and I've seen some wonderful versions of it. Obviously, I didn't go crazy with the squares because this is a little bit out there if you want to wear this for outside, sort of outside the house. But I kept it sort of a little bit muted. So you could actually wear it when you go out. But yes, that was that cowl, and I'm thinking of another mystery cowl coming up. So we have a cowl that's happening very soon, but then reasonably soon. But then I'm thinking during the summer we might do a mystery cowl. Would you like that? Would you like that? Give me a thumbs up if you would. See? I'm into this now. Give me a thumbs up if you would like a mystery cowl. Grounded, just the size hook that you would normally use for the yarn that's prescribed. So I think it was by that time, I think I would be using a 3 or a 4, 3.5 or 4. So, that's the time. This was during the time I was, oh my goodness, darlings. Thank you, darlings. Yes, I am doing this. But of course, we are waiting for the first cowl to come out for this year as well. 2 cows. I am spoiling you. Right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. So, what is this all about? Well, this is Friday's video, and you can't see all of it. Let me try and show you all of it. Look, looky look. So, it's the chakras, the yoga mandala chakras. So it's the rainbow colors, and I designed a really easy dream catcher pattern, and I repeated it in all the colors of the rainbow, and then they are, sort of put together like the chakras for the yoga sort of thing, where you sort of that point, where you sort of do some meditation or whatever it is. And yeah, I found it was such fun to make. You do need the wooden rings for it, mind you. Yeah, they're quite easy to obtain from a craft shop that you might have. I bought mine online, so I might yes, I must remember to put that link in there as well, so you can buy them. If you're in the UK, you might be able to buy, you'll probably be able to buy them from the same place. So yes, and they're not expensive. So if you do have metal rings, wooden rings, if you do have the rainbow pack, see, then you will be able to make this, of course, or of course your own rainbow colors, or whatever, whatever color you think you want is fine as well, of course. You do not have to make them like this. You do not have to make them like this, but this is, the sort of the yoga chakra things. And if you want more information about those, on Pinterest, if you put in yoga chakra, there's also a little saying that goes with them. I think, I understand, I see, and things like that. So, just to give you a little bit of, sort of that yoga meditation thing. Yoga meditation thing. A Brown, are you on Facebook? And are you a member of our Facebook group? Because in there you can share pictures of what you've made, and then all the members can see it. But of course, I see it as well. Well, hopefully, I see it as well. I tell you all about how to make these in Friday's video, because sort of, and the colors as well and everything. But I must remember to put the link for the actual wooden rings under there. They are not that big. I can't remember. I'm sorry. I can't remember how big they are now. Christine, Julie, can you remember how big the rings are? Or maybe Karen, do you know? Sorry, I think I don't want to say it unless I think it's correct. All right, Ingrid, that's wonderful that you're first. I know somebody else who's made loads of dream catchers, Marilyn, didn't you? And that was her first video of mine as well. So yes, that seems to be a very, popular item. Yes, of course, Althea, I'm always using the Starcraft Special DK. And I have used, in this case, the rainbow colors that I suggest as rainbow colors. So, those will, there's a pack on my website as well with those colors. So I just use those because you always. Yeah, Jan, the one that looks like it is the Woodbury Castle shawl. But do I need to say more? Do I need to finish that sentence? But I am looking into making a Claire one. I am investigating. I am looking at the pictures, like, enlarging them and things like that. So There's a little thing. There's a little thing for you, Jan. Ah. You could crochet, yes, Crafty Chats Cafe. You could use it on the back of a crochet cardigan, but it's a round thing, yeah. So you would have to keep going in the round or square it off. This works because, of course, it's put into the wooden ring, so it's expanded. It's into the wooden ring. So yes, Jan. I mean, I am looking into that. It's just trial and error because obviously I'm working from pictures and everything they wear in Outlander has been knitted. I haven't seen a single thing yet that's crochet. So I think so, Amy. Yes. I think that would work. So yes, so it's for me, it's just trying to, see if I can. Carol, yes, but I think embroidery hoops are more expensive. Obviously, if you have to buy 7 embroidery hoops, then you can't use the other one because it has a thing on it, right? So we'll have to see. Yes, that's a slip of the tongue, isn't it, Derek? Everyone likes Claire, he says. Outlander. Yeah. Now we know. Yes, Tina, indeed. They call the midwife blanket, but obviously that is so popular. So many people have done it. And I think it's probably not, I don't know who designed it. Is there a designer? Can I do it? Because obviously, I can't do it. I can't use that pattern if it's not my design. Lumigurumi, no, I've not heard of that. Crochet was around in medieval times. They crocheted not with a hook as such, but with their fingers. So I think it has been around it has been around for a long time. So I know, Janie. I know it's beautiful. We will see. Yeah. I'm a Jamie fan myself. Yeah. That's why they're watching Outlander. I watch Outlander for the historical context and the historical content. That's my excuse. Yes, Jan, I will start thinking, and I mean, to be honest, that's why I started watching it, because all of you were saying, oh, Anja, this looks, the Woodbury Castle shawl, the way I wore it. I hadn't seen anyone wear a shawl like that before. I have to admit, Scouts Honor, what do they do? I don't know what they do. Honestly, when I made that, I then put it around and I thought this is a perfect way to wear it. I had not seen anyone wear it like that. So that's when I dug out that huge big thing, the button, and I used it on there to hold it together, because had I seen Outlander, she wears her belt around it, doesn't she? So that is, yes, that is nice. That's a nice way to wear it as well. So yeah. Yes, Julie, you need to watch it. Word of warning, there are a couple of very bloody and horrible scenes, but just crochet through those. I did. But it's better now. It's season 1 and season 2. There's a couple of places where you think, ugh, really horrible, but then it gets better and it's different. Yes, Julie, go and watch it. It is so good. At one point, Dirk and I, we just could not stop watching it. We were watching 2, 3 episodes a night, and we were like, "No, we cannot do this. We've got to turn this off and go to bed because it'll play in our heads for too long, you know." But yeah, it's really, really down. Yes, heads down and crochet on until all the yucky things have passed, and then just get on with it. But yeah, you should be fine then, Julie. You should be fine. I mean, it's not. I mean, I was all right watching it, but it's just a little bit gory. It is a bit gory. Yes, it's on Stars, and it's on here it's on Prime, Amazon Prime. It's not on Netflix. Is it on Netflix? No, it's not. Not here. Not here. Yeah, in the UK, it's on Amazon, and yeah, we're still watching it. We've slowed down watching it because we think season 6 is coming out soon. Can't get enough of that history. Yes, Jenna. um, but to be fair, you all know I have that green dress. I used to do some medieval reenactment, so I have that green dress. I still have another dress that you haven't seen yet. So I'm using that soon. So yes, Claudia, exactly. So I have still things that I have sort of stored away that I can show you that you haven't seen yet, which now turn out to be just perfect. The way I did the autumn cal with that green dress, that was one of my medieval reenactment dresses. It just came together so nicely. So I will, I had the basket. So for the next cal, I'm not sure what I'm doing for a basket type for the next cal, but I have already got the basket for the mystery cal. I've already decided which one I'm using. So, yeah, it's all very exciting, and it's just so lovely that I can use all that stuff. Yes, Teresa, there will be a yarn pack for the mystery cal for the summer and for the cal for the spring as well. Yep. So I'm thinking of doing a cal in the spring and in the summer, and then not in the autumn this year, because obviously we had one, we had one last year. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'm still deciding on the date for the Lizzie cal, the cal coming up. So the spring cal. So we will have to wait and see. Yes, his dark materials. That's good as well. Yeah. Jan. Yeah, the countryside is Dartmoor, and it's a location in Devon, and there are just sort of like natural things, and there are horses and sheep and all kinds of things there, and they don't get out because of the cattle grids, and they just roam the countryside. They are wild ponies. They call them wild, but bye Rena, bye, enjoy your time at work. They are wild, but I do believe they are looked after by it's a national park basically, and they are looked after by a local farmer. I know, Jenna, I know I have your full attention, but I'm just going to leave it at this for now. Yes, they are wild, but they all have owners. Yes. And generally you don't feed them. We never, because they eat the grass, and they are looked after by their farmer owners, and they do check. We were once driving around or walking even, and they have these buggies, the farmers, and they roam the countryside checking their animals, so they are looked after. And I'm slightly terrible. Soon, Jenna, soon I will be able to give you a date. I just need to discuss it with everybody involved. And aka Dirk. When he can send the packs out. When we can arrange to send the packs out, that's when the date will be. Oh, snowflake themed blanket. Yes, that would be the solution, wouldn't it, to my problem of not having snow? No, I think I had this idea of the first cal. That idea was, there, and then sort of very soon after, the first cal for this year, I mean, and then very soon after, I had the idea for the next cal, and I thought it would be great to do this as a mystery cal. So we will see. We will see how it goes. But that's the plan up until now. I am not going to, promise anything for this in the autumn. We'll just see how it goes. I'll put some technique videos in there as well, and some smaller projects, because I imagine I've done a lot of smaller video, a lot of big projects, and I think maybe I need to do some smaller projects, just so that Yes. Oh, Louise, I'm not talking to you. If you have snow, I'm not talking to you. Oh, snow. And what else was I going to say? Yeah, so this week we have, on Wednesday, we have a technique video. So I was doing, a lot of people do corner to corner, but you all do it in the little squares with the double crochets, and you make little squares. But I'm going to show you how to do corner to corner, sort of increasing and then decreasing again in clusters, in 3DC clusters. So I'm hoping that you will find that interesting. And I am showing you the 3 different sort of shapes that you that you can make with it. So I'm hoping that you will find that interesting. Oh, did you have snow, Janie? Well, that's the end of our conversation then. You should not have mentioned that. Yes, I think the snow is sort of higher up where we are. We're in sort of that sort of really close to the oh yes, Jenna, I think I need to do that. I definitely need to do that. I think actually where we are, because we're so close to the sea, I don't think well, yeah, I wasn't up before 9:30. Thank you very much, Rachel. Thank you very much for that. No, the thing is, I do have a little bit of a lie-in on Sunday, because I'm here now quite late. No, not quite late, but a little bit later than what I would usually be up, and I have to be perky and energetic, So I allow myself a little lie-in on a Sunday morning. Who else in your family crochet? Well, my mum crochets, and my late grandma, crocheted. So yeah, that's what this channel was all about. My late grandma's blankets and her stitches that she always used to use. And then now my mum is making, lots and lots of blankets too, of course. And of course, yeah, I'm sending the packs to my mum as well. She's like, no, I don't want that pack. I'm inundated with yarn. I said, Mum, it's coming your way. So yeah, against her will, I am sending her the packs. Please, Julie, please send some this way, please. I know. I mean, yes. I mean, it's lovely being by the sea. Obviously, I have to say, we did get snow one year, and it was horrendous because all the shops were not. We couldn't. The shops weren't able to be supplied. There was loads and loads of problems. So, I mean, I do say I would love some snow here, but on the other hand, I also know that a lot of people had a lot of problems at that time when we did get snow. So it's all very nice to joke about it, but yeah, I do realize that we were very, there was a lot of people had, there was no milk, there was no bread at one point, there was no trucks getting through to us because we were at the end of a line. We're sort of down the M5, and then off at Exeter we go down, and then that's sort of one road that comes into Exmouth, and that was blocked, and then the M5 was not able to. So it was a bit of a problem. The red shawl. Oh, which one was that? See, the thing is, I don't have them here. My mum has all the things, and I only brought one shawl, which was then the Anna shawl that I recreated. So I need to, if I have it here, I can look at it and recreate it. But otherwise, I am waiting to go to my mum to go and visit her, and because she's found more blankets. So we never even filmed those. So I am going to do another little video. We found more blankets, Yeah. Benedict, why do you want my mum to adopt you? Yes. Well, here it was about 5 days, Claudia. And it was 2016, 2017. And it was the end of March. And Dirk and I, actually, I mean, we were lucky. We just went shopping, and our freezer was full. We don't have a big freezer, but we bought a whole chicken. And for the two of us, we can eat from that like 3 days. And then our freezer was full, and I had sort of just made the decision of, let's just eat what's in the freezer. Sometimes I do that just to empty it out so that it's all gone, and then you start again. And because our freezer isn't too big, we can do that for a couple of days, and then it's all gone. And that's what we did. We basically just ate that chicken for 2-3 days, or 2 days minimum. And then we just started adding things from the freezer and things that we had, and before we knew it, we'd eaten everything, and it was all the problems were sorted. So yeah, I mean, it was a bit touch and go, certainly for families with young children, because there was no milk at one point and things like that, but we were just keeping out of that, and because we had some long life milk, we were fine. So we were able to survive the days, and we went walking and stuff like that in the snow. Yes! That's why, Benedict. So she can use Mum's yarn. Honestly. Carol, I don't think you're an intermediate crocheter. I'm sure you're more advanced than what you think. So keep it up. Well done. Yes. If you feel, you can read a pattern. If you feel you can tackle anything, go for it. Yeah. My channel, Brenda. The channel. There are 700 videos on my channel. 700. So, make sure you go through those. You can say first, I think you can go back to the end as well at some point. You can filter them. So do filter them, go to the playlists, follow the links, but also go to video. So go to the second tab and go to videos, and there you see them all in order. So you can scroll down and down and down. So What's for dinner? We had for dinner today, we had cashew curry with chicken, tomatoes and sugar snaps, and black rice. Oh, it was lovely. It was really nice. It was I think it's more than, it's less than 7 years, Lynn. It's less than 7 years. Laurie, I can't find any. That's why, Leila, put your bum down. Thank you very much. Honestly, look at her. There she is. And also, I think I have a playlist with actual my grandma's blankets or something like that, isn't there? Well, no, I know she's not. She's got her bum up my tummy here. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh, Claudia. Well, I'm glad I've been able to entertain you, and I'm glad you're there with your mum. Sunny California. Well, am I talking to you? Bye, everyone. Bye. Some people are going. Right. Oh, my goodness. Yes. Okay. So, this week we have a technique video, corner to corner in clusters. And we also have the chakra. So I'm hoping that you will find that interesting to make, but mainly it is the, sort of the more simple dream catcher pattern, which is easily repeated for the 7 dream catchers that you have to make. And yeah, easy to make. I did those in a day, I think. So, very nice project. Leila, please don't lick my fingers. Honestly. It's now 9:45. Oh, honestly. Why? Why are you there, darling? Okay, come up. Yeah. Let's have a cuddle. No. Oh, she doesn't really look. She's not a cuddly cat, but yeah, she knows what she wants. There we go. There should be, if you go into playlists, there are playlists for blankets, for crochet clothing, for things like that. So just, Claudia, well done. Yes, I know. And is that the video where you saw them kiss? I just cherish that little video. That was unbelievable. Uh-oh. What are you doing? Yes, there's lots of playlists, and there's just the video list in time order almost, sort of the main list. But yeah, 700. Enjoy. Yes, so I'm in the UK, yeah, England. And maybe Ashley, we could swap houses for a while. I would like to visit America. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you. Right, everyone. So I'm thinking that we've all caught up. Yeah, don't give up. Keep doing what you are doing, because you are doing really, really well. Even if you can't finish that project, even if you think, oh, there's something wrong, crochet is very forgiving. I've got the proof here. So many obvious mistakes in this project, But, when you see me darting about in the park wearing this, it's hard because I was really, really looking. I'm thinking, can I see the mistakes? Can I see the, the missing stitches? And I couldn't. When I was wearing it, it was fine. It was okay. It's something that, you make for yourself. The enjoyment of making it was the main thing. And, as long as you enjoy making it, it's perfect. It's perfect. Right, everyone. I will say goodbye, and I hope to see you next week. And I'm thinking, shall we have a pajama party next week? I think I would like to have a pajama party. Yes, I think so. Pajama party and hot chocolate next week. How about that? Yes, so Dirk put in an order for Rocky Road. And I need marshmallows for that. So I will have some left for the hot chocolate. Okay? Get ready, darlings. Get that pajama party going next week. Okay? Bye. Bye, everyone. Have a nice week. Bye. Bye-bye. Oh, I've got to press the button.